we're going to talk about one of our favorite trolls, our Australian mate, Drew Pavlou. Because guess what he's up to? You have any idea what he's up to?
Probably causing shit.
That's what he does. He's at Wimbledon. Okay.
Okay.
So strawberries and cream, as you know, is very famous.
What?
Well, you don't know about that?
That sounds familiar.
Well, with Wimbledon, it's all about strawberries and cream. You can look it up later and educate yourself on some culture.
Tell me. You always put me on the spot. Tell me what it means.
It's what people do when the Wimbledon tournament comes along. Because it's tradition.
But why?
Because tradition is tradition.
No.
Why do you
You
like...
did this to me last show, so I'm doing it to you this time.
That's the tradition.
Why?
Strawberries and cream, because that's what you do at Wimbledon.
But why?
There is no why.
There's definitely
Why do you drink eggnog at Christmas?
Because somebody came up with it.
And somebody came up with the freaking strawberries and cream for Wimbledon.
Yeah, but there's going to be a
And you know why? Because the Wimbledon Wombles decided that they're going to go and get the strawberries and the cream.
This is all made up shit.
Yeah, anyway, that's how it is.
All fake.
It's not fake, it's true.
I'm just getting all the super chats.
Yeah. Anyway, while you wonder about why you don't know about strawberries and cream for a minute there, let's see what he did.
Gaslighting me again.
No, I'm not. I'm
cyberbully.
Strawmanning you.
Strawberry.
Whatever that is.
That sounds bad.
It's terrible. Anyway, we all know Peng Shuai, who tweeted out allegations that she was sexually harassed and, well, basically forced into being a mistress of that horrible-looking Zhang Gaoli high up in the Communist Party. And her Weibo post was almost immediately removed, like 30 minutes later, and then she got disappeared. And nobody could hear from her, no matter who reached out to her. The World Tennis, International Women's Tennis Organization reached out. They couldn't get a hold of her. Nobody could get a hold of her. She was well and truly disappeared until sometime later, where through the Olympic Committee, because the Olympic Committee, of course, is in the pockets of the CCP, because they were busy with the Winter Olympics thing in Beijing, and they were all tied into that at the time. They got to speak to her in a very sort of strange, forced sort of interview, which was not made public. They also released some very strange public citing videos of her, which everybody could tell it was all put on. So she disappeared from the spotlight after that. And people still don't know the story because she has disappeared and she's not out there. She hasn't told her story. She hasn't been able to explain what went down, why she put out that post. There's been no follow-up. So, of course, Drew Pavlou went to Wimbledon because she used to be a Wimbledon star. And he wore a Where is Peng Shuai t-shirt and held up out a banner. So let's show what happened there. Let's get us out of here.
This is private property. We want you to leave. You're trespassing. You have to leave. Yes, please, you need to keep moving, please. Thank you.
Here we go.
Yes, if you want to. I'm not rude. We're speaking out for an innocent woman who's been disappeared. She's a former Wimbledon champion. And
there's no time to leave.
I'm not going to be leaving. This is not a political statement. I believe this is just a humanitarian statement for a Wimbledon.
I totally agree, but a lot of people will recognise that as a political statement as well, because there's the Chinese government's involvement.
I don't believe that we should silence ourselves because of the Chinese government, but you've got your job, I've got mine.
No, I understand that. And what is your job?
Oh, to raise awareness for Peng Shuai.
So who's asked you to do that?
You're right. I've been a campaigner for a couple of years now. I did it at the Australian Open as well.
So, yeah, good old Drew putting on his pacifist voice. He always does it. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to raise awareness.
He is a pacifist in a way.
It's so passive aggressive. It's
people.
so no, of course, but he's such a shit stirrer. That's his job. Is to stir shit. If there was a massive pot of shit, that he'd be the one there with a big ladle.
We love what he does.
Yeah, no, but
he's stirring shit.
It's important that he does this.
Oh
though.
yeah, we definitely support it. It's just funny.
It shows you how him holding up a sign silently asking where is Peng Shuai, not like jumping up and down making a huge thing. He gets accused of making it political and so on. And you see how well the Chinese Communist Party has managed to indoctrinate the rest of the world?
Yeah.
How is it political to ask where Peng Shuai is?
Not.
How can that cause a political problem between the UK and China?
It's absolutely not.
Yeah. It's ridiculous, right?
Very ridiculous.